my video?
Okay, yeah. We gotta go, Mama.
Say, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, it's Marky. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be doing a new moon spell. I got this spell from the Llewellyn's 2019 Witch's Spell a Day Almanac. And so this is actually not one that I did myself. This is the book right here. You can get it at Barnes & Noble for about, I believe, $19.95. I got mine at Powell's Books in Portland used for only $12.99. So that's really awesome. For this spell, you are only going to need a pen, a paper, and a white candle. I have mine right here. I got a white votive candle. You can get these at your local Dollar Tree, dollar store, $1 store, whatever they call it, wherever you live. And so yeah, you can get these big guys right here, and they actually burn for a decent amount of time. I was surprised, thinking it was from the dollar store, probably wasn't going to do very well. So since I am not familiar with this spell and have never done it before, I'm going to be reading it out of the book directly. New Moon Reboot by Deborah Blake. Throughout the course of the year, we all need to stop, take stock of our lives, release, and reboot. This new moon, as we head into summer, it's a perfect time to check in on the growth of all things you have planted earlier in the year. Is everything going as you had hoped? If not, what would you change? Make a list or simply focus on what you'd like to go differently from this point on. Then go outside if you can, or sit inside it and look out at the darkness. Light your white candle and give yourself a surge of new energy as you say, "New moon, bring my new energy. Set me on a new path or redirect the old, so that I might move towards positive results. Progress, prosperity, healing, and balance, so mote it be." And one thing that is really amazing about this book is that it's not just like each page is a spell and that's it. It has symbols for, like, so since this one's a new moon, it's got the new moon right there. It tells you that the new moon starts at 6:02 a.m. Your color of the day is white, and then incense of the day is clary sage. So I myself am going to just be burning clary sage directly, and then I like to always dress my candles with a little something. So I will probably be putting peppermint or eucalyptus essential oil around the actual wax, kind of a symbol for renewal and just health. Another really good spell or ritual that's really short and simple you can do for yourself on new moon, since it's about releasing and starting over. Take a piece of paper, a pen, and a black string. Write down something you'd like to let go of or banish out of your life, and then tie it with the black string to your arm until you feel like that negative part of, or the negative energy that's in you, has gone out and into the paper. Then take it off and you burn it in either a fireplace or cauldron or somewhere that is safe. So I wasn't going to talk about this in this video necessarily. I kind of wanted to do something separate, but I just figured, what the hell, why not talk about it now and get it over with? I have been getting asked, even by my own family, because some of them, my family friends, are still a little confused. Even the people who have followed me through all of my journey with it don't fully understand. Some of you know that I have dentures. And when I'm saying that, I mean that all the remaining teeth I had left were completely pulled out. And these are 100% fake. Like, my 80-year-old grandma puts them in and out at night kind of fake. And the reason that happened is, no, not from drug abuse, not from neglecting them. It was simply just that I genetically have bad teeth from my dad's side of the family, as well as, like, I have my fast metabolism from my dad. And so when I was 3 years old, I had my first root canal. My mom noticed a tiny brown dot that she thought was just a little tiny cavity, possibly, or even just some dirt that she couldn't get off. Took me in, and it turned out the entire inside of that tooth was rotted. They convinced my mom to spend $1,400 on that one baby tooth, because if you don't save this one and do a root canal and crown, the one underneath is going to continue to rot. Well, flash to 18 years later, I get pregnant with my daughter, and I get what they call chalk teeth, which means that while your fetus, baby, whatever you like to call it, is developing, it sucks all of the calcium out of the mother and puts all those nutrients, it sucks a lot out of you in general. And I was extremely depleted of things because of being pregnant with both my children. So after I had my daughter, that's when my teeth started to go downhill, and it started with just breakage and chipping, and then it led to the insides rotting from the exposure and spreading to all of my teeth, to the point where I got to the very front of them. I wasn't smiling anymore. Everybody thought I was mad all the time. And I wasn't. I just literally didn't want anybody to see them because that's how bad they looked. So when my son was about 2 to 3 months old, I finally got cleared. It was December of 2018 to get all of my teeth removed and get dentures. So December 18th comes, I'm crying, I'm terrified, I don't want to do this before Christmas, I'm going to be around a bunch of family for the holidays, and they removed every single one I had left. I had 22 remaining teeth. All of them were rotten or broken. And then after that, I had to wait until February 2019 for the dentures to be completely finished because the doctor I went to was making me the absolute top of the line best ones he could. So a lot of times if people have never met me or if they haven't seen me in a long time and haven't actually heard this story face to face, they don't understand or realize that's what they are and that they're fake. They just think I maybe got them fixed or some of them are partials, but I literally have none. And I'm going to actually flash a couple pictures up here, like, of what happened and my journey through it. And if you guys want to know more details about it, you can go to my Instagram. I've posted a lot on there. I'm extremely open and honest about what I've gone through. I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed or ashamed about. I was going through so much chronic pain from the toothaches and the rotting and the infection getting into my sinuses and my ears. I was absolutely miserable for about 1.5 years. Because we realized how bad they were and that something needed to be done right before I got pregnant with my son. And then flash a month later, I get pregnant and they can't do anything without risking harming my baby. So I chose to suffer my entire pregnancy rather than risk losing him or something being wrong or going complicated and completely wrong. I don't even want to think about it. So I didn't want to risk that, so I waited, and then I had to wait until he got a little older. That way I wasn't breastfeeding anymore because I was not able to pump enough. And then once he started formula feeding at 3 months, they were able to set the appointment and remove them all while I was under anesthesia. It was honestly, I think, one of the best things that's ever happened to me other than becoming a mom. I don't have chronic pain anymore. I don't have ear infections and earaches all the time. And as far as other people know, I have a picture-perfect smile. I don't have to tell people. I didn't have to be honest about what happened to me. But I wanted to, because since I've come out about it, I've had so many people I would have never thought had chronic pain issues, broken teeth, coming and asking me, like, how were you comfortable enough to be open about it? And how painful was it? How much did it cost? And I'm more than happy to be open about what's happened to me. There's nothing to be embarrassed about when we go through big life changes. Life is a constant change, and we're always growing, so this is just part of my growth. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the spells that I shared with you and me giving you a little bit of a more detailed kind of bit about what happened with me in my life the past few months and year. And it's been really crazy, but I've had a lot of support, and some of it has come from complete strangers and you guys, and I just appreciate it more than anybody knows, because I was terrified, to be honest about it, and I think it's the best decision I ever made. And because of that, it has made me realize that there's nothing to be ashamed of, and I can tell everybody everything. And there's no reason to be embarrassed for it. If you guys liked my video, please hit subscribe and like, and I hope you guys enjoy the next one.